All right, a very good evening. It's time for the toss of the grand finals of SAANSO Doctors Champions League. I've got with me both the captains, Dr. Anvesh leading Guntur Gladiators and Dr. Sriharsha leading Bezawada Blasters, along with Mr. Subbugaru, a representative from Team SAANSO, who is the organizer for this tourney, and our match referee, Mr. Anand. And I guess for the toss, we'll hand over the coin to the captain who's going to have the spin. Or you can have the spin, sir. Whatever it is fine. Yes. Yes, Bezawada Blasters will have the spin and Dr. Anvesh will have the call. Heads is the call. Oh, it has come to me. And heads it is, which means Guntur Gladiators have won the toss. Sir, what would you want to do?
We're going to bowl first.
Any particular reason?
So the batting is very strong. So we'll try to restrict them to 160.
So expect definitely two best teams have come, Guntur Gladiators and Bezawada Blasters. Twin cities going at each other. So how do you look Bezawada Blasters as an opponents when it comes to the strength?
Actually, all 11 players are very strong. So it's a very tough fight today, but we'll try our best.
It's good luck for the game, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, Sriharsha garu, yes, you have to talk. So Bezawada Blasters toss geliste em chesunde.
టాస్ గెలిస్తే మేము బ్యాటింగే చేద్దాం అనుకున్నాం.
Definitely it's a win-win for you.
యా మార్నింగ్ చెప్పినట్టు వీ హ్యావ్ ఎ గుడ్ బౌలింగ్ యూనిట్ ఈవెన్ దో వీ స్కోర్లెస్ విల్ ట్రై టు రెస్ట్రిక్ట్ దెమ్.
So what is the expected score you want to put on the board?
యాజ్ అన్వేష్ సెడ్ విల్ ట్రై ఫర్ 160 ఫస్ట్.
Good luck for the game.
యా థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Yes, that's the news from the center. Team Guntur Gladiators have won the toss and they've decided to bowl first for the grand final. Yes, good luck to both the teams. All right. Welcome to the grand finals of SAANSO Doctors Champion League Season 1. And it's Team Bezawada Blasters taking on our Team Guntur Gladiators for the final game. And earlier from the toss we've heard from Dr. Anvesh that he would like to bowl first, will want to restrict the big team to a very decent total and would want to try out their luck when they come out to chase in the second innings. And a big welcome to everybody who are present here. And before that, a very, very happy Father's Day to all the fathers who are here. And today we celebrate men, the fathers. And also it is a celebration of cricket here at Doctor Sports Academy for SAANSO Doctors Corporate League. Right, we're all good to go. Opening batters, Dr. Pritham and Dr. Shivrama Kineni. And to start the proceedings with the ball, Dr. Vinith. Battle between the blue and the yellow. One of them will be laying their hands over the winning trophy. One of them will end up the season as the runners. But two quality sides expecting high-packed action with some brilliant moments in this game. Right on field umpires Pradeep and Shekhar, scoring being done by Anand, and live is brought to you by Team 24 Lens Broadcasting. And myself Prashant in the comm box, and we're all good to go. First ball on the way. Nicely struck that onto the offside. Off the mark straight away with a single. Dr. Pritham. This terrific season we've witnessed. And an overthrow where they would capitalize on that to convert that into a second. Very good running between the wickets. Off the mark, Dr. Pritham. Defends that very well. Will be a dot. Nicely played onto the offside, gets a single. Moves on to 3 runs with that and brings Dr. Shivaram, who's got a good knock in the first game. 77 runs. There's 2 to go in the over. Righty-lefty combination in the middle for the team. Last 2 balls to go in the over. Oh, quicker delivery, nicely bowled. Hasn't given much of time to batter to play that shot. This is a fantastic start with the ball for Dr. Vinith. It's done it in the morning game as well, given a good start along with Dr. Prasanna. Full face of the bat, drives it very well, but picked in the follow through. This is a very good start. 3 without any loss at the end of first over, team Bezawada Blasters. Nicely played, just pushing it on to the offside, gets a single. It's a very good start. And they're keeping it very tight, both the opening bowlers. That's a good shot, struck that very well, but has found the field a very good running between the wickets. Right, Dr. Prasanna, 3 downs of the first 5 balls. Putting in a good partnership with Dr. Vinith with the new ball, last ball to go in the over. Quick delivery, slashed it very well, straight towards Dr. Aslam. Is it Dr. Vikram? I beg your pardon, that will be an end to the over. 2 overs, 7 without any loss. The first ball of the over, Dr. Vinith to continue. 3 runs is given away in the first over. We've seen a very good couple of opening overs from the bowling department by team Guntur Gladiators. It's a very big uphill from the fielding unit, but no call from the umpire. Gets back in the crease, but too quick the pace from Dr. Vinith. Not making it any easy for the batters to play those strokes, for the batters to get any connection on the ball. Dr. Vinith, 2 balls to go in the over. That's in the air. He's covered the ground very well, Dr. Pradeep, but couldn't hold on to that. And that's very good running between the wickets. 2 runs taken. Nicely played, struck that on the rise, gets it past the covers fielder, and they would want to sprint back for the second run. Very good running between the wickets. Excellent sprinting between the wickets, but still a very, very fine over. Just 4 runs conceded of the second over by Dr. Vinith. 3 overs, 11 without any loss. The fourth over in progress. Dr. Prasanna with the second over of his spell. The play in a miss, but that's been signaled wide by the umpire. There's 3 balls to go in the over. That's one more good delivery, and keeping it very tight, not letting them get any runs in the first 6. Both the opening bowlers are tightening the screws on the batters. Now 1 ball to go in the 4th over. All right, one more brilliant delivery on the money from Dr. Prasanna. What a fantastic spell from both the opening bowlers. 14 without any loss at the end of 4 overs to Bezawada Blasters. Four overs, 14 runs for no loss. All right, first ball of the over, and very good running between the wickets. Will get a single. Now they'll have to find a way to break these chains that are being put on them by Team Guntur Gladiators at the moment. 4 overs. They're being suffocated by the bowling department. Guntur Gladiators winning the toss, selecting to bowl first. The plan is working out very well for them at the moment. They haven't given away many runs on the first 4. Is gone for the big attempt, and that's what happens when pressure keeps building on you. You try to take that a chance of going for the big shots, and Dr. Pradeep safely pouches that very well. 15 for the loss of 1 wicket at the end of 4.2 overs. Right, Dr. Sunil, the new batter, and very sensibly played that on to the onside of the mark with the single. Oh, that is what they need to break the shackles, to break down the chains that are climbing upon them. That's a big shot from the big man, Dr. Shivaram, the first sixer of the innings. Couldn't get underneath the ball. Very good comeback from Dr. Yamni Chandra. Yes, that brings in into the fifth over. 23 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. 1 wicket for 23 on the board. 5 overs into the game. But final over of the power play, and Dr. Pradeep has been brought into attack by the captain. Dr. Sunil works it out very well for a single, brings Dr. Shivaram. They've seen a big hit in the last over, getting that big shot. A play and a miss. A dot ball is we're in the final over. So far, this has been a very good power play for team Guntur Gladiators. Down the wicket. Has that been taken? That's a brilliant catch. That's a blinder from the wicket keeper. Diving towards his right, have picked it very well. Dr. Mahesh Chaudhary with a fantastic grab gets a wicket of the danger hitter, Dr. Shivram. Second wicket down, 24 on the board. Dr. Pradeep have got the wicket. Got new batter, Dr. Tulsi Ram, and quick running between the wickets. He's made it safely to the crease. 1 run taken off the mark. Oh, looks like that's been signalled in no ball. There's no ball called. They've sneaked in a single. Now free hit for the batter, Dr. Sunil. Can he go for the big hit? Can he capitalize on this opportunity to get the big shot? Not so much timing on that. Will remain a dot. Not many runs yielded. In fact, no runs yielded of the free hit. Last 2 to go in the power play. That's a brilliant delivery once again from Dr. Pradeep. They've been right on the money in bowling those line and length. Started with that opening spell from both the bowlers. Want to take the single, Dr. Tulsi Ram. I've given a quick call, running towards his danger end, but sent back by the runner. What a start to the spell for Dr. Pradeep. 3 runs with the wicket of the 6th over. Brings an end to the power play. 26 for the loss of 2 wickets. First ball after the power play. Good looking stroke from Dr. Tulsi Ram. Gets a single. Carefully flicked it off the legs. Want to push for the second. That's an opportunity. Is that a wicket? They look very confident. Dr. Anwar looked very animated, but absolutely no response from the umpire. Gets safely back to the crease. Good shot from the batter, timed it very well, and they've been on the toes in the fielding department. The men in blue, Guntur Gladiators. And that's an end to the 7th over, 31 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Right, Dr. Pradeep to continue to bowl the 8th over, 31 runs is all they've got in the first 7 overs, losing a couple of wickets. Team Bezawada Blasters. Nicely struck that into the gap. Dr. Preetham at the deep covers. And taking off for the 2nd run. All right, now the finger has gone up. They lose a wicket. Yes, that's a big blow for the team. That is certainly a big blow for the team. Dr. Tulsi Ram ran out at the striker's end. All right. They're pinning them down 1 wicket at a time. The team Guntur Gladiators at the top of the game now. 3rd wicket down for the team Bezawada Blasters. Right, Dr. Bhargav has made his arrival. Is take me back into time for Doctors Premier League Vijayawada, where he has scored that brilliant knock of a half century when the team was struggling to rescue them from a big collapse. Now the team would certainly want that kind of innings from the batter. Picked it on the full, flicks it, and Preetham, talking about that previous wicket, what an absolute throw that was on the stumps, on the money, into the hands. He zogged it beautifully into the hands of the wicket keeper, and Mahesh has done the remaining work. Beautifully flicked it. A full toss delivery stuck wider to the long on fielder. No, they wouldn't want to take the risk. They wouldn't want to lose one more wicket in the form of a run out. As the ground fielding has been spot on from team Guntur Gladiators. It's dancing down the wicket, trying to go for the pull, play and a miss, but gets a freebie in the form of a wide. Will be back on strike for the final ball of the 8th over. That's elegant from Dr. Bhargav. Now need to sprint quickly, need to make it to the crease. Is another uphill from the fielding unit, but this time is Dr. Vikram would want to take that option to have that TV umpire, but that's available in season 2 of this SAANSO Doctors Champions League. They were very confident of the call, but the line belongs to the umpire, the call belongs to the umpire. 8 overs, 40 for the loss of 3 wickets. The first ball of the over, Dr. Vikram. The new bowler into action starts off with a very good delivery. He has picked up an important wicket in the morning game as well against Capital Super Kings. Now it could get a bit trickier once he starts gripping the surface very well. He can get that hint of turn. A quicker delivery, that's hit in the air, and Dr. Paidi puts it down. Right, that is surely a chance of sending back a good batter in the dugout, but that has been put down. He's got that knack of creating opportunities. Dr. Vikram strikes in the first overs. A costly drop that will certainly prove to be. Now once again, the finger goes up now on this occasion. What a work. Dr. Mahesh with fantastic work. He's been a part of that previous run out. Now gets one more. They're putting them under immense struggle here. Team Guntur Gladiators, Team Bezawada Blasters lose their 4th wicket. If not, the Cats, they get a wicket in the form of a run out, and Dr. Paidi will be breathing. He would be thanking Dr. Mahesh because he's got that wicket. He's paid it back. Has backed him up very well. 4th wicket down, 45 on the board, 8.3 overs into the game. 45 for the loss of 4 wickets at the end of 8.3 overs. The new batter, Dr. Nithik, drives it beautifully down the carpet to get a single. As Dr. Vikram Simha, he's a tricky bowler. Why we're saying is that he can grip the ball off the surface very well, bowls in that length. We're going to see that similar kind of length from Dr. Dheeraj in the second innings, but Dr. Vikram bowls it a bit flatter, while Dheeraj offers a bit of a loop to the batters. Now that's an innovative shot, and has he got the result? You bet he's got that very well. And 50 up on the board for the team Bezawada Blasters with that boundary from Dr. Sunil. As gets a single and will retain the strike for the next over. 9 overs, 51 for the loss of 4 wickets. 9 overs, 51 for the loss of 4 wickets. But 10th over is being bowled by the captain Dr. Anvesh. 51, they've been very, very economical in the first 9 overs to concede just under 6 runs every over. They're putting themselves in the driving seat. Try for that shot once again. 2 of 2 for Dr. Sunil. Attempted on a couple of occasions. I've got that right on both the occasions. One more good looking shot from Dr. Sunil. This time couldn't get the connection, will be a dot. Is Nitik, good looking stroke from the batter. Closing in on the first half now, 57 runs. The first half have totally been dominated by the bowling team, by the men in blue, Guntur Gladiators. They picked up 4 wickets while also being economical. Last ball to go in the 10th over. Tap and run. 2 is the call now. Dr. Preetham with one more good throw, but he couldn't get that wicket on this occasion. A very good running. They pushed the limit and converted that into a double to bring it into the first half now. 10 overs, 59 runs for team Bezawada Blasters for the loss of 4 wickets. 10 overs, 59 for 4. Sir, water for teams. Drinks break. All right, back after the drinks break, and Dr. Vikram Singha continuing the proceedings from the other end. First end, they've been very, very good in the bowling department. All the bowlers have been on the money in the fielding as well, on their toes. Reaching for that and have pierced the infield very well, finding that gap. That's a lovely looking boundary, Dr. Sunil. Now on the other side in a similar direction, make that one more boundary. Right, looks like they've got the plan ready for the second half, and it's already been in action by Dr. Sunil. Right, trying to bring that Dil scoop. It could only get an edge, runs it down towards the fine leg, gets a single. The last ball to go in the over. Nicely struck straight towards Dr. Preetham, and will only be a single. It's a positive start after that drinks break. 13 runs have come of the 11th over, 72 on the board for the loss of 4 wickets, team Bezawada Blasters. The captain with the second over of his spell, Dr. Ranvesh, straight towards the fielder, gets a single. Now we've seen a bit of acceleration in the previous over. They've got a good momentum with those boundaries from Dr. Sunil. projected score at 131 if they go at the same rate, but they will certainly be targeting that 160, 150 plus mark. The Guntur Gladiators have also got some good batters, good strikers in the team. Try to bowl it wider for the reach. That is making them the ideal line and length. All right, you can see a bit of drizzle in the ground already. Expecting no spoil party from the rain. Flex it on the rise. 2 is the call. And will get safely back to the crease. Excellent running between the wickets. That's a good shot over extra covers. And the bounce will help that over the fielder. Lovely shot by Nithik, the first boundary of the innings to the batter. Nicely struck that good looking punch from Dr. Nithik. And 2 is the call, sprinting his way back. Excellent running between the wickets. Here's Dr. Tulisiram. And sprinting back, converts that into a double. Brings in into the 12th, 82 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. 82 on the board, 4 wickets down. Another good over, 10 runs of the 12th over. Right, brings in the Dil scoop once again, the ram shot once again. But this time played it like Faf du Plessis. I've got a boundary. Well, they've lost wickets, but he's playing a fearless knock here, Dr. Sunil counter-attacking, gets the 5th boundary. Gone for the slash, gone for the heave on the onside. A play and a miss. Well left, and that's been signaled a wide. One more attempt to take the aerial route, but we'll only be getting a couple of runs. Missed it on the previous occasion, but this time clean as a whistle from Dr. Sunil.
Turn up the waist. Mother buck.
Good looking shot, but good work in the follow through by Dr. Vinith. Yes, the change of end is certainly looking a bit good for team Bezawada Blasters. Gone for the slash, play and a miss, and that's a good end to the over. A couple of dots to bring in into the 13th over, but one more double-digit over for team Bezawada Blasters. 11 coming of the 13th over, 93 on the board for the loss of 4 wickets, completion of 13 overs. Your first ball of the over, 2 fielders have converged on that, and they'll come back for the second run. Very good work by the fielder, cutting down a couple of runs. Now looking back at the last 3 overs, 11 coming of the 13, 10 of the 12th, and they've got 13 of the 11th over. They've got 34 runs in the last 3 overs, which is good sign for team Bezawada Blasters. It doesn't matter how they start the innings, it's important they finish that. And a good positive note, because the momentum will be helping them in the second innings very much. Dr. Preetham with the pickup. He's been a part of that brilliant run out. That's a good looking shot. Nobody moved and the ball has found its way to the fence. And 100 runs on the board for the team Bezawada Blasters. And this is a very good knock so far from Dr. Sunil. The 7th boundary of the innings, making his way into the 40s. Bowl a full toss and he's trying those innovative shots. Dr. Sunil 44 of 30 balls, striking at 146 runs, 146. Last ball to go in the 14th over. Firmly struck that straight towards Dr. Preetham. Will get a single and will retain the strike for the next over. 14 done, 102 for the loss of 4 wickets. 14 overs, 102 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. This gets deep in the crease. Almost played it on the stumps, the back foot. Dr. Aslam, the new bowler. Right, gone for the swing once again onto the onside and gets the bottom edge down to Dr. Sandeep at the fine leg. Yeah, probably looks like there's no contact on the bat. Signal buys by the umpire. They'll still take that run. It doesn't matter how they come as long as the scoreboard keeps moving forward. Oh, that's very smart. That's very good work by the batsman. He has made that a save in a legal way. That could have been going on to the stumps, but he's done a good job. That's nicely played, getting the gap, but FIFA action from Dr. Preetham. Good work, good stop. He's been very good in the ground fielding. Is gone for that shot across the wicket. Left-hander getting the wicket of the left-hander. And Dr. Sunil departs after a very, very fine knock. He fought very well to get these runs and have got them very quickly. 44 of 32 balls with 7 boundaries have put on the counter-attack to get them to a decent total now. Setting up a great tone to the final 5 overs. 106 for the loss of 5 wickets in Bezawada Blasters. And now Dr. Gautam, the new batter. Oh, directed, could have been interesting there. They'll sneak in that opportunity to get that second run. That's a worthy risk to be taken. A no ball called by the umpire. Looks like there are 6 fielders outside the ring, is what we are watching from the umpire, trying to explain to the captain, to the players. Yes, you only need to have, you only could have 5 fielders outside the 30 yard after the power play. Stepping down the wicket, putting the dancing shoes on, but good thinking from Dr. Aslam, but hasn't got the execution right. Conceded an extra in the form of a wide. Picked it, fielder. Will not be carried on a bounce. That's a bit sloppy from the fielder. As they have taken that chance, that's good presence of mind from both the batters. That will be an end to the 15th over, 1-1-2 for the loss of 5 wickets. The final 5 overs, the slog overs of the innings. And Dr. Prasanna has been brought straight into the attack. Not going to be a good contest between bat and ball. Dr. Prasanna against Dr. Gautam. He has got a reputation of playing some big innings. Dr. Gautam now up against a quality bowler, Dr. Prasanna. Gone for the pull, picking up that length very well. Absolutely no chance for the fielders. Right, pierced that infield, threaded that through the needle very well. Now through the extra covers, but fielder in position. Looking very confident. 2 good shots out of the middle for Dr. Gautam. 6 runs coming of the first 3 balls. Now gets back in the crease. Hasn't got the connection right. Could have been blinded by the lights. The fielder in the deep. He said, "Ooh." Struck that very well, straight down the ground, and good stop from the fielder. Very good work from Dr. Vinith. Quickly ran across, cutting down the runs. A 3 run certainly saved on that occasion. A very good comeback taken on for a boundary in this over, but only 8 runs given away. Crunches that. The bottom man will take a single, and that will be an end to the over. 16 overs completed, 121 for the loss of 5 wickets, team Bezawada Blasters. First ball over extra cover, it's now fielder. Oh, that's over him, and that's a sixer. That's a clean strike from the batter, Dr. Gautam. It's gonna be interesting to see as how he's gonna go after the bowlers. Now over extra covers, a sixer. That's quality from the batsman. Gets the leading edge. There's a chance, and that's a big catch from the captain. Stepping down the wicket. What a comeback from Dr. Aslam. Taken on for a sixer, and he strikes back the very next delivery. A very, very good catch. In fact, has to run backwards, watching the ball to make the call clear. They lose an important wicket. 6 wicket down. 127 on the board. Team Bezawada Blasters. We're at 127 for 6. Dr. Mohan Nayak, the new batter, has made his way into the middle. Yes, Nithik have been taken on by Dr. Aslam after that good-looking shot. And new batter, Dr. Mohan Nayak. Oh, that went very quickly. It's almost like a radium ball bounce that have deflected off the legs of Dr. Aslam. Taking the pace off, that's a very good delivery. He's outsmarting the batters. He's completely foxing them away and getting through this over. What a comeback after conceding a sixer. Last ball to go in the over. Taken the aerial route, but has he got the distance? Oh, that's a good catch on the boundary row from the fielder. Dr. Gautam taking the catch to depart. Dr. Gautam. They lose one more wicket, 2 wickets. The double strike from Dr. Aslam to send Dr. Gautam back to the hut. 129 for the loss of 7 wickets at the end of 17 overs. A very big over in the scenario of this game by Dr. Aslam. 2 wickets in the same over to bring in 2 new batters. Bezawada Blasters have still got that firepower even at the death. Dr. Uday, another good striker of the ball, the new batsman for the team. Dr. Vinith, the new bowler, starts the over with a wide. 3 overs has been very, very economical, just given away 18 runs. Now 18 legal balls to go in the first innings. On the rise, works it towards the third man, will get a single. Yes, team Bezawada Blasters. Nicely played, but picked up in the follow through by Dr. Vinith. As whoever gets an upper hand in this final overs will carry that momentum into the second innings, which would be very, very useful for the foundation to be laid. The foundation of the next innings doesn't start at the beginning of innings 2, it starts at the end of the first innings. That's a brilliant yorker from Dr. Vinith. Last 2 balls to go in the over. Gets back in the crease, gets a good connection, but will be picked up by Dr. Preetham. Will get a single. Last ball to go in the over. Gets an edge, and that went very quickly to the boundary rope. A valuable boundary, an important boundary to bring an end to the 18th over. 137 for the loss of 7 wickets. The 19th over in progress, and Dr. Prasanna with the final over of his spell starts the over by conceding a single. 138, 11 balls remaining in the innings. 12 runs can get them to 150. A play and a miss. A dot ball. Now goes downtown, but fielder makes no mistake. Or has that been put down? Yes. That's an opportunity to send back one more big batter into the hut. That's been put down by the fielder. Sensibly played it in the gap. And Dr. Preetham with the chase. And they're coming back with the second run. It's almost finished that first one in a way that they wouldn't want to go for that second, but he's a big man, a tall lad, can cover the ground very quickly. And Dr. Mohan Nayak. Quicker. And on the money. Will grab a single. Picks it and puts it in the air. The tennis ball bounce. A couple of them into the hands of the fielder. What a finish to the over. What a finish to the spell for Dr. Prasanna. 22 runs conceded in 4 overs. 143 for the loss of 7 wickets. 1 over to play in the innings. 143 for 7. 19 overs have completed in the first innings. First ball, have hit it in the air. Fielder, that's straight down through his throat, and that is another big blow. Now they've lost 1 wicket in the form of retired out, and they've lost 1 wicket in the form of a catch, which means they've lost 9 wickets now. 143, and the final batter, the captain, making his way into the middle. This has been a supreme bowling performance from team Guntur Gladiators. As all 11 batters, all 11 players on the team can bat, reminding of the CSK squad of 2021 in IPL, but they have taken up the challenge and played like Mumbai Indians, wearing the blue jerseys, who go head to head very well. And the final battle, now final batsman, has also made his way into the middle for the first innings. Dr. Sriharsha, captain of the team. A play and a miss. We're coming back to Dr. Aslam. 2.2 overs, 17 runs, 4 wickets. Gone for the slash, gets an outside edge, and the thickish one gets a single. He's got a reputation of being called Kottapet Express, Dr. Aslam. And he certainly delivered it for the team with the bowling. That's in the air, catches a cry from the A bowler, but that's over the ropes. That's a sixer. The valuable runs at this stage, and 150 on the board. They've touched the 150 mark, and that would give them the mental strength now. That would be something for them to cheer at the end of 150. It's a good looking shot from Dr. Rakesh. Last 2 balls to go in the innings. Pushes the round to the offside. You'll get a single for that, Dr. Rakesh. Usually opens the innings for the teams whenever he's playing, but has got the finisher role to get the job done. Captain with the strike for the final ball of the 20th over. Captain crunching that down the ground. They'll have to push back for the second, and they're taking off. The throw has come in at the right end, but they'll complete that second very well. Excellent running between the wickets. They need these runs at the death. And 153 is what Bezawada Blasters have put up on the board at the end of 20 overs, losing 9 wickets, with Dr. Sunil being the highest scorer, 44 of 32 with 7 boundaries, 30 for Nithik with 20 of 22 balls with a boundary and a sixer, and 14 for Dr. Shivram. And we haven't seen much from the remaining batters, but top class performances from the bowlers. Dr. Vinith 4 overs 26 runs, pick of the bowlers. Dr. Prasanna 4 overs 22 runs conceded, 3 overs 23 for 1. Dr. Pradeep with 2 overs 12 runs, picked up 1 wicket. He's standing at the top of the table when it comes to bowling in the final. Dr. Aslam 4 wickets in 3 overs after giving away just 27 runs. Together they've put up a good performance in the bowling to restrict team Bezawada Blasters to 153 runs. But they've got the bowling lineup to get the job done. Whether they're going to do it or not, we're going to find out after a short break when we come out to watch the live action in the second innings. Stay tuned. you, sir.
Thank you. Bye bye.
All right. Second innings or the grand finale of SAANSO Doctors Champions League. That's straight up. The wicket keeper. That's a brilliant catch from the wicket keeper running forward. Draws the first blade for the team. And Dr. Gautam Kumar departs. Is an ideal start defending 154 runs. They've got a wicket in the very second over. Dr. Sriharsha, the captain, strikes 2 for 1 at the end of 1.4 overs. His new batter, Dr. Mahesh, has a very, very big appeal. Very confident of the call, but that could have clipped the legs. Will be a dot ball. Is putting in some extra bit of effort, trying to set up the rhythm to this bowling. We've seen terrific start with the ball in the first innings from Dr. Vinith and Dr. Prasanna. Now Dr. Gautam have just given away 2 runs, and Dr. Sriharsha, no runs conceded, a wicket taken. Defense, a wicket maiden in the grand final. That's absolute from Dr. Sriharsha, the captain, leading from the front. 2 for 1, end of 2 overs. The first ball, a full toss that has been bowled on the target, and he's been cleaned up. 2 for 2, 2.1 overs into the game, team Guntur Gladiators. Right, early success for the men in yellow, team Bezawada Blasters. They picked up 2 wickets for just 2 runs on the board at the end of 2.1 overs. New batter Dr. Preetham off the mark with a single. The new batter. That's nicely bowled, and front foot defense, direct hit. Direct hit could have been curtains down for one more batter. Makes it safely to the other end, and a very big welcome to our guest of honor for the chief guest for this event, Dr. Sridhar Garu, Professor of Pathology and Principal of Guntur Medical College. Guntur, a very big welcome to you, sir. Nicely played, flicks it off the legs, picked up by MST. Very good running between the wickets. That's a lovely delivery. He keeps on bowling that tight line, Dr. Gautam. We haven't seen him go for the big hits in the first innings. That's a beautiful delivery once again. Nicely played by the batter, but that would be another fantastic over in the power play. 5 runs for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 3 overs. They're 2 down for 5 on the board, 3 overs into the game. 149 required in 102 balls. First ball, that's been slapped towards the mid wicket. There's idle length to be taken on and is absolutely smoked it. Dr. Preetham gets a boundary of the first ball to break down, to break free from this brilliant bowling. There's an uphill. The thing they've got is, man, there. That hasn't been collected. We've seen a good catch from the wicket keeper, Dr. Rakesh, running forward to get the wicket of Dr. Gautam Kumar. A dot ball. But it doesn't look happy with the call, but we'll have to stay with that. Good timing and good work in the follow through. They know the importance of bowling some tight overs in the power play. They wouldn't want to throw this game away into the hands in the first 6. And they're bowling it very tight, both the opening bowlers. Gone for the pull, collected in the follow through. What a comeback conceded a boundary of the first ball, have put up 4 dots, followed by that. Brings us down to the final ball of the 4th over. Pace off. Just rolling his fingers over the ball at the very last end. Brings a very good end to the over. 9 for the loss of 2 wickets. Only 1 boundary have been scored in the 4th over. 4 overs, 9 for 2. Required 145 runs in 96 balls. The 5th over, a half cracker from the bowler that's been capitalized and that's been put away handsomely by the batsman. That's a lovely delivery. That's one more brilliant delivery. It's putting in the same pattern once again. Last 2 balls to go in the over. 5 runs of the first 4 balls. We've seen an economical spell from the opening bowlers in the first innings. This is even more good from team Bezawada Blasters. A bit of pace on offer. Will get a single. Well bowled once again. 6 of the first 5, last ball to go in the 5th over. It looks like the over has been called. 5 overs have completed. 15 for the loss of 2 wickets. 5 overs, 15 for 2. is making use of the weight, and that's been hit very well. Good looking shot from Dr. Mahesh Chaudhary. Second boundary of the innings for the batsman. On for the innovative shot. Looks like that has come off the legs. Trying to play that switch hit. Beautiful looking shot, but straight towards the fielder. And that will be a dot ball to bring in into the fourth ball. Last two to go in the power play. Nicely struck onto the offside. Will be a very quick single between both these batters. They're surviving in the middle, 21 for 2 with one ball to go in the power play. As that brings an end to the power play, both the opening bowlers have been very, very economical. 6 overs, they've just given away 21 runs, picking up 2 wickets. Required 133 runs in 84 balls. Right, done with the power play, and Nithik, the new bowler. Good looking shot from the batsman, gets a single. Big swing, but wider to Dr. Uday. Well, they want to take that risk of going for the second. The throw has come in at the right end, but that's been placed very well between both the fielders, picking up that gap. 2 runs to the scoreboard for the team and for Dr. Preetham. Good looking shot. Will be collected by Dr. Tulasiram. Will be a single. The play and a miss. Very good delivery. Good pace from Dr. Nithik. Works it very well. Pushes that onto the offside. Leans in very good into the drive, but picked up by Dr. Sai. Gets 1 run. Brings us down to the final ball. Is Dr. Nithik with 5 runs conceded on the first 5 balls. Got the very good bat swing there, but this time will be cleanly collected by Dr. Uday, and that will be a single. And one more good start for one more bowler. 6 runs on the first over for Dr. Nithik. 7 overs, 27 for the loss of 2 wickets. First ball of the over, drives it on the rise. Will get a single, but they need to get those big overs. 7 overs already been burned in this over. 27 is what they've got in the first 7, losing a couple of wickets. Tried for the switch hit. Finds the fielder. A defensive shot. One more run to the scoreboard. MST, the new bowler. That's it in the air. Catches a cry. Dr. Uday collects that very well, and that's a wicket going down, and they break this partnership that is slowly gaining a bit of momentum. And Dr. MST strikes. The third wicket is down. 28 runs on the board. 7.3 overs into the game. But Dr. Pradeep, the new batter, they need to find a way to gain a bit of momentum, team Guntur Gladiators. Away from the guiding line, says the umpire, signal wide. A play and a miss, and that will be a dot ball to bring an end to one more fantastic over for team Bezawada Blasters. 3 runs with the wicket of the first over for MST. 8 overs, 30 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. 124 required in 72 balls for team Guntur Gladiators to win the match. Gets an edge straight down towards the third man, and that's gone through the legs, nutmegging the fielder. Gets a boundary in the first ball. Gets a boundary, gets a comfortable single. Now, like how we talked about, 150 will be a fighting total for the kind of bowling lineup team Bezawada Blasters have got. And now looking at the equation, 119 in 70 balls. They've just given away 4.2 runs every over. Now that will be a no ball. That suddenly has been bowled very quickly, and that's at the head level for the batsman. Struck that wide out to the fielder and has found the gap very well. No chance for the fielder, even if he put that sprint right in. That's a good looking shot from the batter, Dr. Pradeep, and they need more of this if they want to get back in the game. The first ball of the over. In fact, the fourth ball of the over. First ball after that boundary from the batter, Dr. Pradeep. 2 balls to go in the 9th over. Lean into that drive very well. 2. Can they come back? Yes, they're taking off. Very good running. Right, 9 overs completed, 44 runs for the loss of 3 wickets, 110 runs required in 66 balls. The SAANSO staff is requested to please give water bottles to Team Guntur. That's a good looking shot. Swung that across very well and will get a single. Played on the rise, pushes that onto the offside. And that's an overthrow from Dr. Gautam. Will concede one more run in the form of an overthrow there. The last 3 balls to go before drinks. We're in the 10th over of the game. Nicely bowled by Dr. MST. Will be another single for Dr. Pradeep. Last ball to go in the 10th over now for Team Guntur Gladiators. Switch hit collected by the fielder very well, and that will be a dot to bring an end to the first half of the chase. 49 runs is what they've got, losing 3 wickets in the first 10. 105 required in 60 balls for Team Guntur Gladiators to win the game. And it's time for drinks. 49 for 3, 105 required in 60 balls. Right, proceedings after the drinks break. Dr. Sunil has got 44 runs in the first innings. I've started the proceedings from the new end. And 50 runs on the board with that single for Team Guntur Gladiators. And they're 104 runs away to get their hands on the winning trophy. Trying for the switch hit, a play and a miss. It's 2 is a call, but they could only get 1 run for that. Slow delivery that's been hit into the gap. Dr. Sriharsha at the deep extra covers. Collects that on a couple of bounces. And that will be an end to the 11th over. 53 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. Team Guntur Gladiators. That's a good shot. That's been played very well, and that will find its way to the fence. If they need these runs, they need to chase 97 more in 53. And if they want to get there, they'll have to be on the mark to get these boundaries. Dr. Sai has been welcomed to the boundary by the batsman, Dr. Mahesh. Now plays a similar kind of shot, but they've got long leg in position. 5 of the first 2. A good start to this over for Team Guntur Gladiators. As an uphill and the finger goes up. Right, that's a big moment in the game in the chase for Team Guntur Gladiators, and Dr. Sai have got the wicket of Dr. Pradeep, who can unlock the beast at any time. But for now, he's have to make his way back to the pavilion. And they lose the 4th wicket. Team Guntur Gladiators for 58 on the board at the completion of 11.3 overs. 96 required in 51 balls with 6 wickets in hand. Right, first ball, and Dr. Prasanna off the mark straight away with the boundary. Quickly getting himself into position. Throwed his hands onto the onside towards the square leg. Gets 4 runs. Bottom edge onto the body of the batter will be a dot. His 9 runs is given away of the first 5, but he has got a big wicket that would compensate to the number of runs that he has given in this over. That's another lovely shot. That's a baseball strike. In fact, a golf strike from the batter, Dr. Prasanna, to make it 13 runs off the 12th over. They need these kind of big overs if they want to keep up the chase to get 11 runs every over. 12 overs, 66 for the loss of 4 wickets. 88 required in 48 balls. All right, Dr. Sunil to bowl his second over, the 13th one of the innings. 88 in 47, the equation. Gone for the big heave. A play and a miss. Cutting down the pace. Foxing the batter once again. One more dot. Nicely bowled once again, but this time kept his calm, kept his composure. Gets a single to bring Dr. Prasanna back on strike. Is not the batter that you want to bowl that delivery. He's got the height, he's got the muzzle, he's got the bat swing. Third boundary of the innings for Dr. Prasanna. Picked the length very quickly, has got all the time in the world to get himself into position. Now goes even for a bigger hit and gets even a bigger result. Right, keeping the game alive for the team Guntur Gladiators. Dr. Prasanna with a sixer to bring an end to the 13th over. 11 runs of the 13th over, 77 for the loss of 4 wickets. There's a very big appeal and the finger has gone up finally from the umpire. And Dr. Mahesh has to make his way back to the pavilion. The 5th wicket is down for the team. And MST gets the 2nd wicket of the innings for his spell. 77 for 5, 13.1 overs into the game. Team Guntur Gladiators. That's nicely played on the up by the captain, Dr. Ranvesh, the new batter in the middle for the team. A mistime shot, that's in the air, and that's been taken. MSD have got the double blow in this over, double strike, and is sending back a batter who's looking very promising now for the team Guntur Gladiators. They have to walk back to the dugout. They lose the 6th wicket, team Guntur Gladiators. 78 for the loss of 6, and that's a very good catch taken by the fielder. And Nithik makes no mistake, safely pouches that to get one more wicket for Dr. MST. 6 down for 78 on the board, 13.3 overs into the game. Is Dr. Vinith, the new batter. Good looking flick of the legs. A bizarre throw, and they will capitalize on that. It should have just been 1 run. They've given away 1 more run and off the mark with 2, Dr. Vinith. That's a good hit, but in the air and well over the fielder. Lovely shot, wonderful use of the wrist from Dr. Vinith. Fourteen overs, 85 for the loss of 6 wickets. Team Guntur Gladiators. 69 required in 36 balls. That's been played in the air, catches a cry, but will not be carried. Picked on a bounce. Coming back to the second, that could have been a wicket. That been collected cleanly by the bowler. Dancing down the wicket, gets a single. They scored 91 for the loss of 6 wickets. 63 required in 30 balls. Right, the captain with the 4th over of his spell, 3 overs, is given only 10 runs with a wicket and a maiden. 62 required in 29 balls, required 12.83 runs, 13 runs almost required every over for them to win the game from here. Nicely played by Dr. Vinith. Will only be 1 run. Down the wicket he goes once again, trying to go for the big shot. Crunched it very well, straight down the ground, collected by the long on fielder. 4 singles on the first 4 balls in the over. You need 13 every over. The singles will not be hurting the bowling unit. They're trying to bowl on the money, trying to push that required even more away from the hands of Team Guntur Gladiators. Down the wicket he goes, hits it in the air. There's a man coming forward, Dr. Uday. Very quick, very agile in the field and cuts it down to a single. One more run and that will be an end to an outstanding spell from Dr. Sriharsha. 4 overs with the maiden, 16 runs with the wicket, 16 overs, 97 for the loss of 6, 57 required in 24 balls. First ball gets back in the crease. There's an appeal from the wicket keeper, but no response from the umpire, and will be a dot to start the proceedings. That's been hit very well straight down the ground. Collected on a bounce by Dr. Tulasiram. Nicely played. That's a bit of error from the fielder. That has got his partner for the rescue. Will be another single. Nicely struck that, throwing his hands, and the bounce will help the batter get that boundary, and 100 runs on the board with that boundary for Team Guntur Gladiators. 51 more required in 20 balls. That's it in the air. He was expecting that to be played behind the square of the wicket. It is used the wrist very well to play that in front of the square. Gets a single, brings Dr. Anvesh back on strike. A dot ball to bring in into the 17th, 104 for the loss of 650 runs required in 18 balls. .50 required in 18 balls. First ball of the over, and is being set up by the fielder. The bowler have done a good job, Dr. Pritham with a good catch to send back Dr. Vinith to the dugout, and they lose one more wicket. That's a good looking shot, but we'll only get one run. Nithik bowling the third over of his spell. Now Dr. Aslam, who has been very good in the bowling department, picked up 4 wickets with the ball. hits it in the air. Gets a single. Now 20 runs required every over now. In these last 2 overs, they need to get 47 with still 2 balls remaining in the 18th over. Throws his hands onto the offside and will get a single. Last ball to go in the over. Big swing, but will remain a dot to bring in into the 18th over. 108 for 7. 46 needed in 12 balls. Dr. Gautam with the final over of his spell, the 19th one, the penultimate over. Gives away only 1 run, 45 required in 11 balls. They need the big hits. And who will be the batter that is going to go for the big shots to get the job done for the team? Shot to the length, and that's been given out by the umpire. Now Dr. Gautam gets a wicket. The 8th one is down for the team Guntur Gladiators. Close to impossible. ప్రస్తుతానికి ఈయన బౌలింగ్ ఇప్పుడు ఈ 4 బాల్లో మనోడు బౌలింగ్ is very hard. It's a single for the batter Dr. Vikram off the mark with 1 run. Stepping down the wicket once again, another dot. Is pushing this required even further away. Is pushing the win away from the hands of team Guntur Gladiators. 2 balls to go in the over. A play and a miss. Another dot. I've seen a fine spell from the captain, Dr. Sri Harshan, is closing on to get even more a good one, Dr. Gautam. That's a good shot. It collected by Dr. Tulsi Ram. Will get a single and will keep the strike for the next over. 19 overs, triple one, 43 runs to get in the last over. Last over, gone for the big swing. MST with the final over, 3 wickets in 3 overs for the bowler. Gets an edge down towards the third man, and that will find its way to the fence. There's 4 runs for Dr. Anvesh, the captain. Swing the bat across and will be a single. It's a matter of just 3 deliveries for team Bezawada Blasters to be crowned the champions for SAANSO Doctors Champion League. Good looking shot, but straight towards the fielder, Dr. Gautam. Will be a dot. Once again, but straight to Dr. Gautam. And that would be it. Team Bezawada Blasters have won this game and are now crowned the champions of SAANSO Deccan Champions League. They have got 153 runs to defend in 20 overs, and they've just allowed 116 runs to be scored in 20 overs. They've been phenomenal in the bowling department. They've got a very good competition in the first innings from the bowling of Team Guntur Gladiators, who have put up brilliant display in the bowling department but couldn't get the job done in the batting. And Bezawada Blasters have won this game by 37 runs, and they are the champions of SAANSO Deccan Champions League. Doctors Champions League, I beg your pardon. SAANSO Doctors Champions League. Guntur Gladiators have been beaten by Bezawada Blasters, and they won this game by 37 runs. చెప్తారా ఒకసారి
టోర్నమెంట్ ప్లాన్ చేస్తున్నాం. ఓకే, ఒకసారి అనౌన్స్ చేస్తాం.
నేను మీకు ఓత్ ఆఫ్ థ్యాంక్స్
ఓట్ ఆఫ్ థ్యాంక్స్.
Check. Both the teams are requested to please come forward for the post match. Both the teams are requested to please come onto the dais, sir. So requesting you all to please come on to the stage. We'll wrap this final ceremony, the closing ceremony. All right, a very good evening and welcome to the closing ceremony of SAANSO Doctors Champions League Season 1. Let us get started with this event. Before we go forward, we'd like to welcome Vivek Garu onto the dais from 21 Sports and also from SAANSO. I request Arun Garu to please get onto the dais, sir. As Arun Garu is requested to please come onto the dais. Requesting Kumar Swami Garu to please come onto the dais. And not but not the least, Subbu Garu is also requested to please get onto the dais. As these four men have been the pillars along with their team in getting this tournament, this one-day tournament, a grand success. Let us give a round of applause for this team. is requesting Bhavani Prasad Garu, Rajesh Garu and Ganesh Reddy Garu to please come on to the dais as well. And Varma Garu is also requested to please come on to the dais, and Hari Garu is also requested. Ashwin Garu is also requested to please come on to the dais. Yes, thank you to all the members who have been a brilliant team in getting this game ready. Yes, now it's time to welcome our chief guest for this closing ceremony, Dr. Sridhar Garu, Professor of Pathology and Principal of Guntur Medical College, to please come on to the dais from Guntur region. A very big welcome to you, sir, and thank you for gracing us with your presence. And we would like to request our organizers to please felicitate our guests of honor with the memento and the shawl that we've got present. Yes, Dr. Sridhar Garu being the Professor of Pathology and Vice Principal of Guntur Medical College. And also we would like to welcome our guest of honor, Dr. Venkat Mallipudi Garu, to please come on to the dais. MPT Neurology, MPT Sports Medicine. Has got 10 master's degree, 4 gold medals from Mallipudi Polyclinic, Bezawada, and our team from SAANSO will be honoring him with a shalva and a memento. Is before we move forward in presenting away the awards to the performers, I would like to request our guest of honor, Dr. Sridhar Garu, to please address this gathering and the closing ceremony.
Yeah, I'll speak less, okay, because of time lag. So, first of all, I'll congratulate the SAANSOs who is conducting this grand cricket tournament. And then for doctors, no, it is very necessary to recreate yourself. At least, I think you people are playing very well at the weekend, particularly the Bezawada Blasters, what I heard. So it has bring you to the championship. And then at the same time, I will congratulate the Guntur Gladiators also for giving a tough fight against the Blasters. So once again, I'm very thankful to you people, SAANSOs, to inviting me as a chief guest. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you, sir, for your kind words. And now it's time to felicitate the player of the match for match number 1 between Capital Super Kings and Guntur Gladiators. With 3 wickets in 4 overs, after considering 20 runs, I would like to call forward Dr. Vinith from team Guntur Gladiators. He is named the player of the match for the first game they played in the season. It looks like he is having a good dinner, probably supper. Yes, you can have your lunch, we'll call you back, sir. You can have your dinner, we'll call you back. But he's got too good the performances, he would want to grab that before having the dinner. Yes, excellent bowling performance. Right, for the second match between Bezawada Blasters and Krishna Titans with 40 runs and 2 wickets, I call forward Dr. Gautam to collect his player of the match. And I would like to request Dr. Venkat Garu from Mallipudi Polyclinic to please hand over the memento to the player of the match for that game. And for the finals, for the grand finals between Bezawada Blasters and team Guntur Gladiators, with the match-winning spell, 21 runs, 3 wickets in 4 overs, Patluri MST, the finals MVP. It's time to honor the performers of the season. Yes, Dr. Uday, who has to leave early, has already collected his award, but let us give a round of applause for his outstanding knock of 164 runs of 55 balls. He's got 199 runs in 2 innings. And in the bowling department, one more Super King, Dr. Suresh Kumar, the captain with 5 wickets. He's got in 2 innings, and he will collect that later. If there's anyone who can collect on his behalf, if can come forward. As a mestre, you can come because you're a part of Capital Super Kings in DPL 5, I remember. His best fielder of the season with 7 dismissals and some outstanding catches. I call forward Dr. Mahesh Chowdhury. Dr. Mahesh Chowdhury, the best fielder of the season with 7 dismissals. You can see the stains on his jersey on the trouser. That would speak itself as how much effort is put in to take those brilliant grabs. And with 21 points, Dr. Uday Kiran is the player of the series, in fact, for his outstanding performance. That one innings, that monumental innings have changed everything. He has left, he has collected his trophy already, knowing that not many would come closer. Yes, that would be it. And now it's time to welcome Dr. Anvesh Garu onto the stage, the captain of team Guntur Gladiators. And before anything, we would like to hear some words from Dr. Anvesh. So requesting Mike. Yes, first of all, hard luck on being on the losing side in the finals, but what is your experience in this finals game and being a part of this tournament?
No, Bezawada Blasters is a tough team. So actually, according to our plan, we thought we have to restrict them to 160. We have targeted that, but while chasing it, we lost early wickets. At the same time, we were at a slower rate. So hard luck to the Guntur Gladiators. Congrats to Bezawada Blasters.
Yes, so you have done a good performance in the bowling department, but fell short in the batting. But I would like to know your thoughts regarding this tournament that has been organized by Team SAANSO.
We all enjoyed the tournament, but hard luck we lost the match.
Yes, good luck for your remaining tournaments. Hope to see a good team shaping up from Guntur region, who is going to give a good fight to Team Bezawada in the future.
Thank you. Thank you to SAANSO also for that.
Yes, before handing over the runners-up memento, I would like to request Dr. Anvesh Garu to please call your teammates, and our guest of honors will be handing them over the medals and the presents that are being given away by SAANSO. Yes, you can call them one by one.
Dr. Vikram Simha. Vikram. Dr. Pradeep. Dr. Aslam.
It looks like Dr. Anvesh is not having the throat right, and I'd like to request Dr. Aslam to please come onto the dais. There's the Kottapet Express with 4 wickets in the grand final. It's Dr. Prasanna to follow, who has been a sensational player in both the departments, setting up a great tone along with Vinith in the bowling department, getting some runs with the bat as well. Is requesting Dr. Gautam Kumar Garu to please come onto the dais. followed by Dr. Mahesh, the best fielder of the season. As a guest of honors, Dr. Sridhar Garu and Dr. Venkatratnam Garu will be handing them over the medals and the gifts from Team SAANSO for their participation in this season. Yes, Dr. Yamni Chandra Garu, another fine all-rounder, but that would remain a question as why he hasn't batted in the finals. He was just relaxing, having a good time. Followed by Dr. Preetham Garu. Usually guards the wicket but has done a good job in the fielding department in the final. They're followed by Vinith, Dr. Vinith, the young gun who's clicking some good pace and is bowling it very well. Yes, Dr. Sandeep Garu is requested to please come onto the dais, sir, to collect your medal. And Dr. Sai, oh sorry, you're from this team, sir. Yes, last but not the least, the captain of Team Guntur Gladiators, Dr. Anvesh. Is together as a team, I would like you all to please come onto the dais once again to collect the runners-up memento. Yes, requesting all the team members to please come onto the dais, along with the captain. Is the runners-up of SAANSO Doctors Champions League Season 1, Guntur Gladiators. And I would like to request our guest of honors, Dr. Sridhar Garu and Dr. Venkat Garu, to please hand it over to the runners-up Guntur Gladiators. Yes, let us give a round of applause to the runners-up of the season, who has been very good in the bowling department and also in the batting department, who's made it to the finals. Yes, congratulations, and hope to see you be the champions in the next coming up seasons. And now it's time to welcome the captain of the winning team, Dr. Sri Harsha. So definitely maatadales in the pike vaste. Sir, congratulations on being crowned the champions of the first season of SAANSO Doctors Champions League.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling very happy. First of all, I would like to thank all my players. They have done a wonderful job and good bowling by the Gladiators.
Yes, so your thoughts on this tournament by SAANSO?
It's a wonderful experience. Actually, తెలుగులో చెప్తాను. ఫస్ట్ ఇట్లా ఫార్మా కంపెనీ వాళ్ళు ఆర్గనైజ్ చేస్తున్నారని మన వెంకటరత్నం గారు చెప్పినప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ టైం కాబట్టి ఫార్మా కంపెనీ వాళ్ళు ఎట్లా చేస్తారో మనకు ఐడియా లేదు. మేము చూడలే ఇప్పుడు దాకా, బట్ చాలా బ్రహ్మాండంగా చేశారు. హ్యాట్స్ ఆఫ్ టు ద టీమ్ ఆఫ్ SAANSO. ఇలాంటి టోర్నమెంట్లు మీరు మరెన్నో చేయాలని మేము ఆశిస్తున్నాం. రైట్, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Yes, so because you do not want to be asked many questions, we'll leave you there. And I would like to request you to please call your teammates. And vice captain, who is it? Sir? Dr. Sai. Sir, both the teams would want you to talk.
ఫస్ట్ నేను మోస్ట్ ఎలిజిబుల్ బ్యాచిలర్స్ నుంచి పిలుద్దాం అనుకుంటున్నా మా టీమ్ని.
Sure.
ఫస్ట్ రాకేష్, MST, నితిక్, భార్గవ్, ప్రీతం, భాను, సునీల్, అక్కి, శివరామ్, గౌతమ్, సాయి కృష్ణ,
Yes, and it's time to welcome Dr. Sri Harsha Garu also to please come forward, the champion captain. They started as a leather ball team in new beginnings as Bezawada Blasters and started off with a winning note, and good luck for your next endeavors. And it's time to welcome, as all the players are please requested to please come onto the dais to please collect your champion trophy of the first edition of SAANSO Doctors Champions League. And our guest of honors, Dr. Sridhar Garu and Dr. Venkatratnam Garu will be handing over the big trophy, the winning trophy. And it's a man in yellow who will collect this, and they are the champions of the first season. They started this season expecting it to be a leather ball, but have conquered even the tennis ball ground as well. And they are named the champions of the first edition of SAANSO Doctors Champions League. Yes, congratulations, and a super team has been created, Bezawada Blasters, and they have claimed their throne already in the very first season. And it's now time to welcome Kumar Swami Garu to please come on the dais to give away the oath of thanks.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. అందరూ బిజీగా ఉన్నారు, మన మాట ఎవరు పట్టించుకునే లేరు. బట్ ఒక్కసారి సార్ ఒక 2 minutes. సో అందరూ పార్టీ మూడ్లో అండ్ విన్నింగ్ మూడ్లో ఉన్నారు కాబట్టి సో థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ఫర్ పార్టిసిపేటింగ్ ఇన్ దిస్ ఈవెంట్. ఈవెన్ ఫర్ అస్ ఆల్సో ఇట్ ఈస్ అ ఫస్ట్ ఈవెంట్, అండ్ నిజంగా చెప్పాలంటే చాలా గ్రాండ్ సక్సెస్ అయింది బికాస్ ఆఫ్ యూ పీపుల్. సో థ్యాంక్ యూ అండ్ ఆల్ ద స్టేడియం స్టాఫ్ పీపుల్ అండ్ మై కొలీగ్స్, మై ఎస్బీఓస్, మేనేజర్స్. సో యాక్చువల్గా ఒక 10 days 2 weeks నుంచి టూ మచ్ వర్క్ చేశారు పాపం వాళ్ళు. సో మేకింగ్ దిస్ మోస్ట్ సక్సెస్ఫుల్. యా, సో వీ నీడ్ టు అండ్ సో థ్యాంక్ యూ. సో వీ నీడ్ యువర్ వాల్యుబుల్ ఫీడ్బ్యాక్. Definitely our people will come and again meet you, so in the chambers, right? But not detailing. So at least they will come and will get the feedback first, and then they will give the detailing and all. Okay, so once again thank you. So have a wonderful day. So good night. So take care. Thank you.
Yes, thank you sir. And this outstanding tournament is organized by 21 Sports. I would like to request that please come on to the dais to please address this tournament as how you have gone through in organizing everything.
Hi Andy. So we've organized out of Hyderabad for the first time here, and since we didn't know how the people would play, we organized this in a tennis ball event. But very soon we're going to come up with a leather ball event where we're going to mix Andhra and Telangana teams, and the cup will stay with only one state per year. And it is going to be a rolling trophy, and it is going to continue every year. So we hope we get more participation from you guys and also support from other cities as well. Look forward to your participation. Thank you guys.
Yes, please.
And special thanks to Venkatratnam Garu. Actually he is the person, సో ఆయన లేకపోతే ఈ ఈవెంట్ లేదు, ఆయనే మొత్తం సో ఇనిషియేట్ చేసింది అండ్ ఇక్కడ వరకు తీసుకొచ్చింది. స్పెషల్ థ్యాంక్స్ టు సార్ ప్లీజ్. And thank you sir, Sridhar Garu, so coming here and so gracing this occasion. Thank you so much for your presence. So event guరించి మాట్లాడతారా? 2 నిమిషాలు మాట్లాడండి.
కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్ ఆల్. యాక్చువల్గా వీళ్ళు నా ఛాంబర్లోకి వచ్చినప్పుడు నా వెనకాల ఉన్న ట్రోఫీస్ అన్నీ చూసి సార్ డాక్టర్స్కి మేము కూడా ఒక ఈవెంట్ ఆర్గనైజ్ చేద్దాం అని అనుకున్నారు. సో ఆ థాట్లో నుంచి పుట్టింది ఇది. సో ఇంకా బిగ్గర్గా చేద్దామని, ఇంకా గ్రాండ్గా టోర్నమెంట్స్ కండక్ట్ చేద్దామని అనుకుంటున్నారు. ప్లీజ్ మీరు ఇంకా సపోర్ట్ చేయాలని, వీళ్ళు ఇంకా మంచి టోర్నమెంట్స్ కండక్ట్ చేయాలని అనుకుంటున్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ, ఆల్ ది బెస్ట్.
So thank you everybody, and that will be it, the closing ceremony of Doctors Champions League by SAANSO. Thank you guests of honors, Dr. Sridhar Garu and Venkataratnam Garu, and thank you all the teams, and thank you all the doctors for being a part. And this is Prashant signing off and closing this event on a high.